Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ric Blackwell. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Israel's relationship with the U.S. stronger than ever. Netanyahu told the pro-Israel group AIPAC that he means no disrespect to President Obama, but the Prime Minister says he has a moral obligation to speak about his concerns over a nuclear agreement with Iran.
Imagine what Iran would do with nuclear weapons. And this same Iran vows to annihilate Israel. If it develops nuclear weapons, it would have the means to achieve that goal.
Netanyahu will speak before a joint session of Congress tomorrow, where he's expected to urge lawmakers to hold off on a nuclear agreement with Iran. More than 24 Democrats say that they are not attending. They go on to add that Speaker Boehner injected politics into the debate by not giving the White House a heads up about the invitation to speak to Congress. Now, over in Geneva, Switzerland, Secretary of State John Kerry meeting with his Iranian counterpart to work on a nuclear agreement. He says both sides are still very far apart.
Any deal must close every potential pathway that Iran has towards fissile material, whether it's uranium, plutonium, or a covert path.
They're trying to reach a deal by the end of the month. The Washington blame game continues over the Homeland Security funding fight. The White House says the one-week extension reflects what it calls the failed leadership of Republicans in Congress. It's still unclear how Congress will fund the agency beyond the end of the week. Democrats are pressuring Speaker John Boehner to allow a vote to fund the department through September without any measures to block President Obama's immigration actions. The only woman on Georgia's death row is asking state officials for mercy. Kelly Renee Gissendaner was convicted of stabbing her husband to death 18 years ago. She's scheduled to be executed by lethal injection this evening. Lawyers are also appealing to the Supreme Court for a delay. Federal judge rules Nebraska's same-sex marriage ban is unconstitutional, but the ruling will not take effect for 1 week, and the Attorney General has already appealed the injunction. This comes after the ACLU sued the state on behalf of 7 same-sex couples who wanted to challenge Nebraska's ban. That ban was approved by voters back in 2000. Samsung steps up its smartphone war with Apple's iPhone. Today, Samsung has unveiled the Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge. It ditches Samsung's signature plastics design for more stylish metal and glass. The new phones include technology for mobile payments. Set to be unveiled this summer, Samsung and Apple have gone back and forth as the world's top smartphone maker in recent years. In a dramatic rescue in Phoenix, Arizona, firefighters had to rappel down hundreds of feet to rescue a stranded hiker. The fire department says the young woman had climbed too high, but she was able to call 911 for help. She was not injured. We're going to have another update coming your way in 30 minutes. I'm Ric Blackwell.